There is a saying that what men can do, women can do better. But today I want to make some changes and say that what women can do, men can also do better. On this episode of Everyday People, I speak to Mr. Richard Hammond. He's into beads making and he's located inside the Rosemont Mall here at the Medina Market. Join me, let's speak with him. Good morning and welcome to Everyday People on GhanaWeb TV. May I know your name, please?
My name is Richard Hammond.
Richard Hammond?
Yes, Richard Hammond.
So tell us about your business, because usually you don't find men doing these kind of works. So what motivated you to start this whole thing?
I think after my degree at Central University, we did a lot of entrepreneurship stuff. But before then, my wife was into it in a small way. So after the degree course, I said, no, why don't we find some facility and then increase the whole production? So that's how we came into this business. We've been in it since 2011.
2011?
Yes, since 2011.
Okay, so at the Central University, you studied entrepreneurship?
No, I studied banking and finance, but with the little entrepreneurship part of the whole program.
So why didn't you then further with the banking instead of?
Naturally, I'm the business type. So after knowing how to go for credit and all those things, I thought it wise that why don't I use that knowledge rather in business to be able to succeed in life. So that's how I encourage my wife that no, we should find some facility and then go into this business full time.
So one other question I would like to know or ask you is, after graduating from the Central University, usually in Ghana, we are national service. You have to. How was it for you? Did you?
Okay. Whilst in school, I did my internship with the then merchant bank at Melbourne Stock Brokers. So from there, I was posted to the north, and then later they posted me to Beige Capital. So I did not go for the national service at all. So within the shortest time after school and then all that, then we started because I completed somewhere around 2010. So 2011, we started the business.
So it means you were not employed in any company in Ghana?
Before I was going to school, I was employed. I worked with the Smuggle Resources, one of the shipping companies in Ghana. So from there, after school, then we came into this business. So that's why.
So is it that the money wasn't good?
Oh, not that the money wasn't good. You see, there are dynamics to everything. Sometimes you see that, the opportunity in this will give you some room as compared. Sometimes you get all the money, but you don't have the room for expressing yourself in things that you think you can do. So that's why we stopped there, because to pay Central University's fees at that time, can you say the money wasn't good? So for me to quit, go be in the work, complete school, rather join the work and then progress the work, I decided to join my wife into the bead business. So you can see.
Okay, so now let's get to your personal life. Growing up, what did you want to become in the future?
I wanted to become either a lawyer or an avionics. That was my passion. So that is how it all started. You understand? But along the way, we have to do business, and I'm the business type. I love business. So it came as at the right time for me to go into. And usually, I came into this because people would think it's more of a feminine thing. But when you travel outside, it is males who are dominant in such trade. When you go to somewhere like Dubai, China, hardly you see the women doing it. They are mostly at the background, and the men are into jewelry, accessories, and all that. So that's why. Even our close neighbor, Nigeria, the same thing. So that's how we entered into this business.
Some people or someone will say that I am doing this business because I didn't really go to school. and Mama Shase say me. But looking at you, I can see you JHS, SHS, Central University. It means you've had a good educational lifestyle.
Yes, and with that, with that as my background, and with the like the banking knowledge, I did science in school. So with that has really molded me to be able to even impact to a lot of people in Medina here.
You said you started in which year?
2011.
So from that 2011, can you boldly say that because of this thing, I've been able to do this and that?
Oh, yes. Maybe I will not mention what I've been able to do, but I will not say it's a bad business. No. I won't say that. It's a good business. The interesting part is that this is not like a normal provision shop. Quote and unquote, our staff really don't expire. Even the more it stay longer, the more the price somehow appreciates. I hope you understand. Yes, so that's how it is.
And then you said earlier that you started with, is it your wife or your partner then?
My wife, my partner then she's now my wife, and then we entered.
You started.
Yes, we started doing it together.
So you have children?
For now, no.
Okay, so how has this business been so far ever since you started?
Oh, like I said earlier, I mean, every business has its ups and downs. There are occasions that the demand will go high. There are occasions that the demand will not be so high. So, I mean, it's good.
And also, as a man doing this, you know, sometimes if I'm a woman and I'm doing a certain kind of work that people think that they are for men, then they see a woman doing it. Usually, the kind of the way people relate and
I've experienced it many times. So fortunately for me, all my staff or those I work with are women. So I give instruction as to what to do. I give guidelines, and then we'll move on from there. So I learned it from my wife. My wife will, you understand. So sometimes she'll be around with me, but I'll give the instruction. This goes here, this, that. So that's how it is. So it's not quote and unquote. Some people will come, and when you approach them, but when you start talking to them, they feel relaxed, and then you're able to satisfy them.
You kept saying workers, so it means you've employed people you're working with.
Oh, like I said, I've trained a lot of people in this Medina Adenta enclave. Some come as far as Takoradi to come and train from me. I have trained a lot of people. So I have that experience with women, staff. So most of my people that I engage or I work with are women. So that part of, will not be part of the whole equation. Mm-hmm.
So in a day, if you don't mind, can you share the amount or maybe the sales you make in a day?
You see, when it comes to something like jewelry and those stuff, the amount will not be stable in that it is not food. You understand? So sometimes the amount will be good. Sometimes too, it will not be so good. You understand? So that's the dynamic. And whatever you create out of the bead, be it anklets, waist bead, whatever. If they don't buy it today, they'll buy it in a year's time. You get it? So you don't really worry about, the thing will perish, the thing will do this. Sometimes the one that you even think, this design there, it's somehow outmoded. That is where somebody will come and surprise you. So that's how it is.
So do you have a target market for yourself?
Oh, yes. You see, most of my customers are ladies, if I may say women. So for them, from Nye, they will use the ankle bead. You understand? From Nye to old ladies, they all come. The men are not really my target, but they do buy for their wives, their children, and all that. So they also come. So my target is somehow broad.
So do you have any other branch apart from this one?
Currently, this is my branch. This is the only shop I have currently. So that's what I have for now.
And as I got here, This one is not a concern, but my eyes saw something in there. I don't know if it's a photo room, like people take pictures there, or
yes, we do that as well. So sometimes somebody wants to do maybe a photo shoot, and that person is a market woman. She don't want to leave her stuff and go and do it. So we've created it within the market enclave, so that when you come 2 hours, 30 minutes or thereabout and you want to do a photo shoot, you can come over. We'll give you a nice photo for maybe your Saturday or your Monday or whatever a birthday that you want to, now the social media is the thing. That is where when you post, people will see that, oh, this woman is now 65, this woman is 35. So we've adjusted it to the whole thing so that everybody can be happy. Not necessarily going to a studio outside the market. No, we'll give you something nice. So that's what we do as well.
I usually want to ask people these questions. The kind of work our parents do. When you ask a parent that what you are doing, if your child wants to take over from you, would you allow that?
Oh, yes. You see, our trade is such that those that I know who are in this trade, who are older than me, that are maybe an age mate with their children, they've taken over. So obviously, it is not. Some have even done some, good program masters, PhD, but they are still, taking over from their mothers. So, like I said, it is not like food that. So when you take over, I mean, you will not worry that much about expiry date and all those things. I hope you get it. Yeah.
So, any moment from now, do you intend resigning or maybe handing over to someone?
Actually, with this type of trade, all that I know, or those that I know that I learned, from a distance from them when I entered into the trade, the women, they've done it until they die. So sometimes you even be at home doing something, and then your children will in turn bring it to the market and come and sell. So once a while, maybe you travel to where they make it to do your order. Sometimes you create your own bead, and then you go to the factory at the Krobo or where it is done, and then they will do it for you. So that's how it is. So you bring a lot of creation, and even the older you become, the more the creativity, gets better. And then you get a clientele of your age mate who buy from you, so you know what they want.
So if I want to quit my job and come and be a trainee, or I want to come for you to train me, how much do you take?
We have 3 programs. We have the basic, the mid, and then the advanced. So when you come and you want to learn, there are some people who are good learners, if I may put. There are some who are average. So when I see how you are going about it, then we take you through. There are books, foreign books, local books. So with that, it will guide you, and then your creativity will come alive, and you see that whatever you create, with the sense of you marketing it, it will be able to go. And because of social media, there are some things that you see on social media that is going, the demand is somewhere in America. So if you have a contact there who can, do something for you, create it here. It is not for this market, but it's for a particular market. Then you send it there, and then you make some money out of it.
So you do, are they short courses, like 6 months, 3 months, a year?
It's not even up to 6 months. When you come, and then we have to take you through the basics. The basics can take you, if you are good, it can take you a month. And then the month you master it, then maybe you go to the next step. That is where we use the needle to do a lot of weaving. The next step, that's where we use wire to do a lot of wire work. So you learn all these things so that if you are creating, you can mix a wire work with the basic. You get the concept. Then you bring out a totally new and a very nice design.
So specifically, how much do you take?
It varies. So
let's see the variation.
Oh, it can range from maybe 1,000 to 2,500.
Okay, so specifically, because someone may be out there wants to bring his or her child.
What I said, if the basic, I said 3 things: the basic, the mid, and then the advanced. And the range is from 1,000 to 2,500.
The basic is the 1,000, right?
You take it so.
I'm not taking it, but from the way you are saying.
Let's assume the basic is 1,000, and then the advanced is 2,500.
Okay. And so you said there is a
Uh-huh.
advance and which one?
The mid.
The mid.
That's the mid.
So the mid will be the 1,005 then.
So now you are doing the maths. You understand?
No, because if you are doing
range.
descending to the ascending order.
Anyway, yes, madam.
Okay.
So usually we trade in the crystal. So those who work on it come and buy and then go and then use it for whatever they want to use. Some will do the beading in the dress. So they buy these ones and then they do the beading in the dress. You understand?
So let me chip in this before we continue. So if I have maybe a program, a party, something to attend, an occasion, and I come here, you decide on what to give me, or what?
Yes, what we usually do is that you bring your cloth. If you have the cloth or you have the dress, one, you can bring your kente for us to bead for you. We'll bead with your combination. You can bring
You do kente as well.
kente beading. So you bring your kente, we'll bead according to how you want it with your design and all that. We can also advise you on what to do. And then if you bring your cloth, which is not kente, but you want a matching design bead, we'll work on it for you. We use your colors in your cloth to get the different bead, like I said, the India, the China, the whatever is available, to create something nice that will match with your cloth.
So finally, I like the fact that you are a university graduate and have decided to do this. What would you tell young ladies, young men outside there who think that because I've been to school and there's nothing for me to do, then I'll just stay in the house and do nothing?
Oh, actually, there's nothing like you have nothing to do. Ghana, everybody is doing something. Just that sometimes they are not happy or they are not appreciative of what they are doing, or probably they don't know how to turn it to be a big business. You understand? Every small business can be turned to be a big business. Immediately you learn a skill. Some are even very creative that they don't even need to go to a full skill training program. They can even watch on the internet and then develop something, and then you use the same internet to market. Since you have a network of friends, use the same internet. All that you need is just a minimal amount of money. You understand? And find out where to get what you are seeing to produce. And my sister, something will come out of it. So just whilst maybe if you want to be let's say you want to be in the banking sector, and now the banking sector is not ready for you, or you've not gotten any opportunity in the banking sector, you can start this. And then most of my students, some are bankers, some are nurses, some are teachers, they come on part-time weekends. So when they learn, they do it in their spare time, they put it on their status, and then they market. There are some designs that for you to do, it will take you the whole day. So she will take about a week to construct one, and then put it there beautifully, market it nicely, and make some extra cash.
Thank you very much for speaking with Ghana. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, madam.
So you heard it all for yourself. You don't need to sit and wait for something to come to your hands before you say, this is what I want to do for myself. This is Everyday People on GhanaWeb TV. My name is Victoria Cheba. See you on the next episode.